Hey guys, and welcome back to Keto Pinching More of Life. In episode one, I shared the moment I broke, the moment I realized I wasn't living as myself anymore. And today I want to talk to you about what happens when the mask falls off, when you finally see the truth you've been trying not to see. People think the truth shows up all at once, but in my experience, it comes in pieces. Some moments, little inconsistencies, a feeling in your spirit that something isn't right. At first, I ignored it. I told myself I was overthinking. I told myself he meant well. I told myself marriage was supposed to be hard. But the truth doesn't go away. It just because you're not ready to face it. The person I thought I knew. When I got married, I believed that I had a partner, someone older, wiser, someone who would guide me. But over time, I realized the guidance wasn't real. It was control dressed up as support. He said things that sounded helpful, but the action never matched. He presented himself as stable, spiritual, and grounded, but it was a performance. And the hardest part wasn't discovering who he really was. The hardest part was accepting that the person I love never truly existed. Mirroring versus alignment. He mirrored me, my energy, my faith, my personality, my dreams. But mirroring is not connection, it's imitation. It took me years to understand that he didn't love who I was. He loved what I represented: youth, vibrance, intelligence, and someone he could shape. That realization hurt, but it also freed me. The spiritual misalignment. One of the biggest cracks in the mask was spiritual. He told me he had a relationship with God. He told me we were aligned in faith. But as time went on, I saw the truth. He wasn't walking with God. He was using God as a cover. And when someone pretends to be spiritual, but their actions don't reflect it, your spirit will feel the disconnect long before your mind understands it. The jealousy and control. When I start improving myself mentally, physically, spiritually, the mask slipped even more. He didn't like me getting healthier. He didn't like me feeling confident. He didn't like me going out with friends or setting boundaries. Because when you grow, people who depend on your weakness gets uncomfortable. And that's when I knew my evolution was exposing his intentions. Seeing clearly. Once you see the truth, you can't unsee it, y'all. Once the mask fall off, you can't pretend it's still on. I realized I have been living with someone who wanted control, not partnership, someone who wanted obedience, not love, someone who wanted access to me, but not connection with me. And that clarity, as painful as it was, became the beginning of my freedom. Closing. When the mask falls off, it's not the end of the story. It's the beginning of your awakening. In the next episode, I'm going to share the turning point, the moment when intuition becomes action. And when you decide to choose yourself. Thank you for listening. Thank you for walking with me through this evolution. And if you're seeing someone mask fall off in your own life, trust what you see.